good morning, good afternoon, or good night, whatever time zone it is for you. We are here to talk about some Fall Guys Season 3 leaks. It's honestly really early, and I'm pretty surprised it's happened this fast, but it has, so that is what we are talking about in this video. Obviously, you guys know that. I don't know why I'm saying that. Let's just get on with the video. But before that, I'd like to remind you, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, all of the footage from this video has been borrowed by someone else. Here they are right here, because I'm too lazy to get my own footage, apparently. And lastly, I'd like to mention who these leaks are actually from. So, they're from FG Leaks and Info, FG Pancake, and Crunky FG. And now we'll finally get into the leaks. I'm sorry about rambling on for a little bit. Okay, first, so now we have the Battle Pass leak. I'll throw up the image on the screen right here, but yeah, this is our new Battle Pass. You can see all the skins from the left to right, and obviously SpongeBob in the middle, which is, it's crazy how they got the rights to that. I actually, dare I say, flabbergasted at that. But so yeah, obviously that's not including everything else in the season pass, like colors, the backpacks, all the free stuff. But everyone mostly cares about the skins anyway, so that's the main focus. And to be completely honest, of all the free-for-all seasons so far, I think this is actually the best season pass. There's some really good ones here, like the blobfish and the little seagull captain guy. I don't know what to call him. There's also Cthulhu too. This is a really good season pass. And that's not even including all the other things in the past, like all the celebrations and such. There's just so much other things. I think this is going to be the best season pass. I'm calling it now. Moving on to the next leak, some of the new maps or rounds for season actually already got leaked. I'm predicting it's going to be like 2 months before the season actually comes out. I think the season's coming out in December. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's going to come out in December. Just looking at earlier patterns and stuff like that, I think it's coming out in December. But basically, we have 5 new maps that we have very little information on. We have the names of them and kind of a description, but since it's in the code things, it's not really a description, but I'll show those on the screen right now. So yeah, as of currently, we know the names and tiny descriptions of 5 new maps. Now, I don't say just yet that this isn't any, because there's another thing that might be coming in this new season that would definitely compensate for it, if not more. But yeah, so what we have so far is we have Blastlantis, which is gonna have to do with blast balls. It's kind of obvious. All right, I think we all know that, but it doesn't seem to be a final. So I'm assuming you're incorporating blast balls into some kind of survival round, which will be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, Blastlantis, that sounds pretty cool. Next up, we have Hoop Shoot. Now, my predictions for this one is I think this is just gonna be just Fruit Shoot, where you're on a big treadmill. There could be things shooting at you, I'm not sure about that, but I think you're going to be on a treadmill, and there's going to be hoops that are going down the treadmill, and you kind of have to, jump into them, right? So basically, if Hoopsie Daisy and Fruit Shoot kind of had a baby, which it's not the most original concept, but it could be fun. We'll just have to see how it turns out, and maybe my idea isn't right at all. Honestly, it's probably not, but that's just my take on it. Next up on the list, we have Puzzle Path. Now, this one, this one could be a lot of things, because that's a very vague name. Puzzle Path? Yeah. So, my theory on this is, what if it was something like you could grab puzzle pieces that were, in the right spots, and then you were to build a path to, the other side of a thing. So, Tiptoe, but you have to find the pieces, and then, grab them, and then move them somewhere else, and then put them in place to find the path. I think that would be cool. That's my prediction of the level. That would be a cool level in my opinion. Our second to last map here on this list is Speed Slider. This one also sounds very vague, because what is Speed Slider? What is that supposed to be? But my personal opinion on what I think it is I think it's just gonna be the regular gauntlet or race round that shows off a lot of the new gimmicks and obstacles of the season, right? So picture season 2 or season 8, however you want to say it, right? We had Space Race. It shows off all the new gimmicks. It's good in the theme and stuff like that. It kind of just shows off a lot of the new stuff. And Treetop Tumble or Track Attack. It's just the regular race round for the new season. That's what I'm guessing Speed Slider is. Now, honestly, we're given so little information that all of these predictions could be so off, and I would not be surprised one bit. But that's, yeah, I don't know. That's just my prediction. And lastly, we have Kraken Slam. Now, this is the map I'm the most excited for, going off of a name and stuff like that. Yeah, we just don't have much information. But basically, this is supposed to be our final for the new season. Right now, it's looking like we only have one final, which is okay. It's okay. Less maps, it's fine. Like I said, well, there's something to compensate for that if this is true. But Kraken Slam, the entire show is named off of it. I would not see how Mediatonic would name the show after this one game mode if it was not supposed to be grand or big in some kind of way. So I have good expectations for this map. I think this will be pretty cool. Now, last but not least, we have one last leak to go over. You may have seen it at the end of the free-for-all trailer, but we're talking about the level editor. This is pretty big news, so there's not too much to go over, but we have a little bit more info on it. So basically, along with all the other leaks that were updated today, one more got added, which is this. I'll throw the image on the screen right now. As FG Pancake says, the level thumbnail from the Fall Guys level editor might be coming in Season 3. It looks pretty finished. And then he credits some other sources, as I've said before. But basically, we have a decent chance at the level editor being in the new season. Now, like I said, leaks are leaks. They're not always completely finished, so take this information with a grain of salt. But there is a chance we could get it next season. So I'm just saying, look forward to that. If we get 5 maps in a level editor and SpongeBob, I'm just saying, I'd be pretty satisfied with that. But yeah, for the moment, so far, those are all the leaks we have for the new season. But I'd also like to mention one last thing. So this is just the first day of the leaks that we've gotten. As FG Muffin says, I'm going to put up the tweet on the screen right now. I'll simplify this down for the main people who don't really care to read it, but basically this is just the first of a lot more leaks that we might be getting up the next week. Obviously, we don't know anything. Nothing is concrete when it comes to leaking, but we could get a lot more cool stuff, and some beta tests could be coming out soon, so we could get some footage of the maps. So I'm really excited about that. As soon as that comes out, I'll try to make another video on it. But yeah, that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, smash like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys later.